Hey everybody! Welcome to Rachel's Cozy Cooking. Today we're making rigatoni with meat sauce, garlic bread, and salad. So first we're going to grab an onion. And we're just going to slice it on up. You don't have to use onions, but if you do, please allow me to give you a couple tips. So just slice it right down the middle, keeping the root intact. This will help hold the onion together while you slice it up. Now, a lot of people think that in order to get a nice fine dice of the onion, you need to slice it horizontally down the middle in half. But you don't, because onions have layers. Now, it might be good to save your scraps, just in case you like to make your homemade broths, vegetable broth, chicken stock, anything like that. Your onion scraps, carrot scraps, celery scraps, they all go really well when you're boiling your homemade broth. Now add a little bit of olive oil to a nice large pan. This is going to be the pan that you're making your sauce in, so make sure that it's big enough to hold everything. So I'm going to add the onion to the pan. I'm going to saute that for about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to add some jarred minced garlic, just maybe about a tablespoon, just add to your liking. Now this is just what I like to do for my family with the onions and the garlic and my own personal seasonings. You can add whatever you like. It's your food. Go ahead, feel free to experiment or add your favorites. Now if you are using onions and garlic, once you add the garlic, just go ahead and saute it for about a minute, just until it's fragrant. Then we're going to make a little space in the middle of the pan, and that's going to help our beef brown up really nicely. Now today I'm using some lean ground beef. Feel free to use ground sausage, ground turkey, ground chicken, any kind of ground meat that you like to put in your pasta sauce. We're just going to get that all broken up nicely and get it all mixed together. I'm going to go ahead and add some garlic powder, some onion powder, some Montreal steak spice, and some Italian seasoning. Now, just like the onions and garlic, please add whatever you like. You don't have to do it like I'm doing it. This is just what me and my family like. Once you get all your herbs and spices in, just go ahead and give everything a really good stir and get everything all incorporated. This entire meal will come together in about 20 minutes. It's great for a weeknight meal. I'm using rigatoni, Bravo pasta sauce, my absolute favorite, and some cream cheese today. You don't have to use cream cheese. I actually wasn't even planning on using cream cheese. I just went into my fridge and pulled it out, which probably wasn't the greatest idea because I did have some trouble melting it in the sauce. It took a little longer than expected, but it turned out pretty good. You could use mozzarella cheese, you could use cheddar cheese, you can use whatever you like. I find that the cream cheese adds a very mild creaminess to the sauce, and it's just so delicious. So for my garlic bread, I just used a French baguette. I split it into 2 pieces, and I used my homemade garlic butter, which is just butter, minced garlic, parsley, and Italian seasoning. And just spread a nice layer on each side of the baguette. and bake it in a preheated oven at 370 Fahrenheit. And just top it with some mozzarella cheese or some Parmesan or both if you like. Just get it all nice and covered with some cheese. This is optional. You don't have to put cheese on it, but my family really enjoys to have some cheese on it. So just go ahead, pop it back in the oven for another 10 minutes. Hi, Violet. Waiting for her share of some food. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our sauce right to our pasta after draining it, of course. Give it a really good stir. Oh, it looks so good. Okay, now go ahead, add it to your serving dish, top it with some cheese and some parsley, and dig in. So creamy and so cheesy. The whole family just loves it. Let me know if you make this recipe. Enjoy! Thank you so much for watching.